I was reading in my devotions this morning out of Matthew, the 14th chapter, about Jesus walking on the water. Many of you know that story. I learned a little lesson, I think, that I'd like to share with you today in your morning cup of inspiration. So thanks for joining me. Many of you know the story. The disciples were fighting the boat as they were trying to cross the sea in the middle of the night. Lo and behold, Jesus comes walking toward them on the water. They're fearful, they're not sure, they think it's a ghost. Peter says, "Lord, if it's you, let me come out to you." And Jesus says, "Come on out, Peter." Peter steps over the side of the boat and begins to walk on the water. And then he looks down and sees the waves and begins to falter and sink, and Jesus saves him. And what does Jesus say in the 31st verse? And this is what got me this morning. He said, "Oh, you of little faith, why do you doubt?" So many times we read that as if that's a reprimand from Jesus saying, "You don't have any faith. Why'd you doubt? You could have done this." It hit me that I don't think Jesus said it that way. I think he was just trying to encourage Peter. It was like, "Oh man, you could have done it. You almost did. Why did you doubt? You could have come right out to me." Christ presents opportunities every day for us to build our faith. And that's what he did to Peter that day. The other disciples had the opportunity as well, of course. Peter made the effort. Peter tried to step out, and he kind of failed. But Jesus didn't condemn him, and he doesn't condemn us. He just prodded Peter along. It was like, "Man, you almost had it. You can do that. Don't you realize that when you're working with me, when you're around me together, we can do the impossible. We can do incredible things." And it was a stepping stone in Peter's faith-building process. And so I think Jesus was just encouraging him, and he's going to do that for you today. Every one of us have opportunity, probably daily, but many times, that Jesus will present opportunity for us to build our faith, for us to step out of the boat and start walking on the water. So I want you to look for that today, and don't expect condemnation when you fail. Expect Jesus to encourage you. Expect him to say, "I know you can do it. You can deepen this faith journey. We can do so much together." You can have fearless faith. And I'm believing that for you today and for myself, as God gives us opportunities to build our faith. Step out and do it today. God bless. Thanks for joining me for that morning cup of inspiration, and we'll see you next time. Now, before you go, let me give you a great announcement. This Saturday morning. Now, Monday night, we are going to do another live Facebook. So 8 o'clock, Monday night, Dan's coming down from Pennsylvania to get into a little of this sunshine and better weather. So he's coming to visit. Unfortunately, Brian can't be here, but we're going to try to Skype him in if us old men can figure out the technology enough. So put it on your calendar. Monday night, 8 o'clock. We're going to have a little town hall meeting, update you on what we're doing, as well as take some Q&A. So it'll be a lot of fun. Look forward to you joining us. God bless. We'll see you then.